India became a global semiconductor hub. Boom from $18 billion investment. Hello, friends. Can you imagine that country, which until a few years ago was completely dependent on other countries for semiconductor manufacturing, is now emerging as the world's largest semiconductor hub? The country whose economy was mainly based on agriculture and service sector is now moving rapidly towards becoming a global leader in semiconductor manufacturing. Do you have any idea how important the semiconductor industry is? In today's world, semiconductors are used in every smartphone, laptop, car, medical device, even military equipments. These small chips are the power behind the technological revolution of the whole world. And now, India has not only stepped in this field, but is moving towards establishing itself on a large scale. The question is, how did India achieve this? What were the factors that made India a major player in semiconductor manufacturing? And how will the effect of this success be on India's economy and global level? Today, we will discuss this topic in depth. But before that, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you will be the first to get our new video updates. So let's start today's discussion without any delay. This story is about such a change, which is completely changing India's economy and its global position in the last few years. The journey of India's semiconductor industry has not happened overnight. Behind this is a strong strategy, a combination of government policies, global demand, and domestic capabilities. If we look at the data, in the year 2021, India launched a $10 billion incentive program to encourage semiconductor manufacturing. Under this scheme, the government had announced to cover about 50% of the project cost for the construction of semiconductor chip and display fab. Besides, some states offered 20% additional incentive under this scheme. This means that in total, the government had promised financial assistance of up to 70% for projects related to semiconductor manufacturing. The impact of this bold step of India was soon visible. According to the Jeffries report, there are currently 5 major semiconductor projects under construction in India, with a total investment of about $18 billion. These projects are likely to create more than 80,000 jobs in India. The largest of these projects is Tata Electronics' $11 billion chip fab project with Taiwan's PSMC, which is set to start production by 2026. This project will not only change the technical scenario of India, but also establish it as a major semiconductor hub at the global level. The biggest reason for India's success in the semiconductor industry is the clear policies of the government. The government of India has taken several strategic steps to promote this sector. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government has given many incentives to promote domestic production under campaigns like Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. India's electronics imports are currently around $60 billion, which is about 25% of the country's trade deficit. To deal with this problem, the government has given priority to domestic production. India is now slowly moving towards self-reliance in terms of semiconductor manufacturing. In addition, India has access to all major resources required for semiconductor design and manufacturing. India already has a strong tech ecosystem. India's IT industry is already a big name at the global level. There are a large number of software engineers and technical experts in the country who can provide the necessary expertise for semiconductor design and production. Companies like Qualcomm, Intel, and Nvidia already have large research and development R&D centers in India. Also, the number of engineering graduates from India is increasing every year. which is a big plus point for the sector. The Jeffries report states that India has the potential to replicate the success of automobile manufacturing in semiconductor manufacturing. In the 1980s, India's auto industry faced many challenges. But due to the right policies and the demands of the global market, India gradually became the hub of its own automobile production. Today, India has become the world's fourth largest auto producer and exporter. Similarly, this success of India can be achieved in the case of semiconductor manufacturing as well. However, semiconductor manufacturing for India is not just an economic decision, it is also a strategic decision. Controlling semiconductor manufacturing means establishing dominance in the global technology market. China is already a major power in the region. But America and Western countries now want to reduce their dependence on China. The US has already imposed sanctions on China related to semiconductor manufacturing. In this way, India can become a great option for those companies who are looking for a safe and stable environment by removing their production from China. This success of India will have an impact on other Asian countries as well. Japan, South Korea, and Taiwan are already big players in this region. If India strengthens its position in semiconductor manufacturing, it will increase competition in the global market. This will not only open up new business opportunities for India, but it can also change the global technical equilibrium. However, India will also face some challenges in this area. India's supply chain is still not as strong as that of China, Japan, and South Korea. India will have to invest heavily in its infrastructure to deal with this problem. Apart from this, the supply of raw materials and equipment required for semiconductor manufacturing can also be a big challenge for India. However, the speed with which India has strengthened its position in the region is truly historic. India has shown that success can be achieved in any field if done with the right policies and strategies. India's semiconductor industry is now in its nascent stage, but if it continues to grow at this pace, India can become a global semiconductor market leader in the coming years. This success will not only make India stronger economically, but will also give it a new identity at the global level. India has once again proved that when the will is strong and the leadership is clear, no goal is impossible. If you like our content and want to make our efforts even stronger, you can support us through the QR code given in the video or the UPI ID given in the description. Your every small contribution is valuable to us and will inspire us to make even better and informative videos. Your support is our strength. Also, if this video taught you something new or you felt that this information should reach others as well, then do not forget to like and share the video. If you have any questions or suggestions in mind, then do let us know in the comments. We look forward to answering your every question and listening to suggestions. And yes, if you want to stay updated with our every new video in the future, then subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you get every new information first. GRT Business always strives to give you accurate and reliable information. Our news is obtained from various news agencies, public opinion, and public sources. We try our best to verify every report, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our sole aim is to provide you with accurate and reliable information.